Hey guys, watch us on YouTube, listen on Spotify, follow us on Instagram, and we're on Discord.
Help us by following, watching, or listening to us.
Overall, share our podcast to everybody, and I mean everybody.
Now let's get back to the show.
Sincerely, Bestie. What's up, you guys? Welcome to another spectacular podcast video. I'm Sincerely Bestie. I'm Krystal.
And I'm Nancy.
Today we're talking about friendships, red and green flags. We're so excited for you guys to be here. But before we do all of that, we're going to talk about our week. So what did you do this week, Nance?
I just stayed home. Cleaned my house. I cleaned my house like I always do because Addison likes to make a mess. But then I did more crafts with her. We made bracelets.
Oh, you guys made like charm bracelets and stuff?
No, just bracelets.
Oh.
Because I have a whole bunch of beads. My sister gave me like a whole bunch when she was moving out of my parents' house. And we just have tons of beads. So she's like, I want to make bracelets. So that's what we did.
Oh, that's so fun though.
What'd you do?
This week, me and Ching did some stuff for the house.
Okay.
We bought those. I don't know what they're called. You know what I was telling you about those like things that you just slide in between your fence? They're like flat.
No.
Yeah, but they like cover your
fence covers.
Oh yeah, there you. I'm like, wait, what?
There it is. It's that simple. But
the white ones.
Yeah, we bought the white one. Well, we could have picked any color, but I was like, I think white would be more normal. So we did white, but we only bought one pack, and it only did like maybe like two little not rows, but two sides of the fence. Yeah. So we're gonna have to buy at least two more for the fence. And then we started building the gate for the backyard.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. Did you guys decide to just do the pallet?
Yeah, Chang just took the pallet and he bought some hinges and he lined it up against the two fence right here. And so he cut it to size, and then we were able to drill the hinges to the pallet, and now it swings back and forth. Yeah, and today he was supposed to paint it, but he bought spray paint, and I guess like the fence just absorbs it, so he's got to go buy like actual paint to paint over it.
Wouldn't you have to get like some type of wood paint?
I have no idea about that. That's all on him because I already did my part. Shoot, that freaking pallet was so heavy.
Oh my god!
I was gonna kill Chang. He was like, "Hold it straight." I'm like, "I am." He's like, "It's not straight." So yeah, and it's been so freaking hot too.
I know.
Even standing in the shade, I'm sweating.
Girl, at work, I'm like, okay, maybe if I go outside during break and go sit in my car. No.
If anyone else is dying in this heat, Jesus, I'm so sorry. Because at work, I don't know if they just have the AC low. They need to turn it up because it's way too freaking hot in there.
No, it is everywhere in that building.
Yeah.
Except the little front entrance office. I really think that's the only spot that has AC.
Because everywhere else, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just standing and I'm still sweating. How does that make sense?
You guys don't know where the control panel is?
I'm going to find it.
That's what we do at our workplace.
Really? You guys turn
You
it
guys
on?
are able to touch yours?
Yeah. We turn it like low. It's like freezing in the lunchroom.
No, because I think like the plant is just so big too that like you have to go find it. Because I mean, like, I've seen the electric rooms before, but I'm like, I don't want to go in there and get in trouble.
Yeah, no.
It should be in the lunchroom. Just look somewhere.
Yeah, but that might just be for the lunchroom. It's not for like anywhere else. I guess.
I don't need it just for the lunchroom, though. I'm wearing a freaking bunny suit in there. Like, I need...
And you know what's crazy, too? It's thin. But still, it's still hot with it on.
I told them I'm going to start wearing tank tops and shorts to work.
That's what I was thinking, too. That's what I was thinking, too. One of our coworker, she was like, you know, just because, like, some of the people there on night shift and the higher-ups people aren't there to see them, that doesn't mean they can wear shorts and tank tops to work. And I'm, like, thinking to myself, like, I know, but still, it's probably hot. That's why they want to wear tank top and shorts.
Yeah, and I feel like during the day it's even, like, more hot because, like, it's so hot outside. And then it's just, like, radiating inside to the building, too.
Yeah.
Whereas at night, it's maybe a little cooler. Still
It
hot
probably
and humid,
is.
but,
I
gosh.
feel like we get it the worst, though.
Literally.
But that's all you did?
Yeah.
Didn't really do much?
Just nothing much other than work, so.
That's okay.
Usual.
We're more than welcome to come over and help you guys out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know.
Still hasn't come over yet.
I know. Well, like,
You're just so busy.
I know, and then I feel bad bothering you guys too.
Why? We're not doing anything.
Or whatever. I know you guys like to enjoy your weekends
Nancy
too.
just stays home. Come on, we have nothing better to do. Just come help you.
I'll be like, yes, I'm off. And then I'm like, I'm going to the store every time.
And it's just like return a favor, when we get ours, you guys come and help out, just like
If you
that.
guys need help, just let us know.
Yeah, of course.
Especially with your floorings. Oh, yeah. When you start that,
And it's just going to be Chang working. Yeah.
he's going to be yelling at you. You're not doing it right.
Yeah. See?
He's gonna freaking hate me dude, yesterday when I wasn't the other day when we were putting those
The pieces into the fence.
what is the fence covers in. Oh my gosh, I can't get it. We were putting it, I could not get it in for the life of me.
Do you have to put it in a certain way?
Well, it's just like where it crosses, you have to like put it in between there. And like I kept trying and I was like, dude, I can't get it. It's so hot.
Did you wear some gloves?
No. I wore gloves when we were moving the pallet.
You should wear gloves putting them in too.
Oh,
Why?
okay.
It's better because it
You have better grip or what?
better grip and more protection for your hands.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, Cheng was so mad. He was like, "Are you stupid?" I'm like, "No, I can't get it. You have to show me." He's like, "I showed you 3 times already." I'm like, oh well.
Goodness.
But I finally got it. So
Yay.
your girl knows how to put in fence covers.
Good. At least you know how.
Hire me. Just kidding. It's too hot. Don't hire me.
Oh, yeah. It is hot, so.
And the sun, like, I think it sets on that side. And Cheng was doing it later that day. So it was like perfect spot for us to be.
You guys then
burning.
put up.
Crazy.
You guys then put up your 10 feet tent
What 10 feet 10?
canopy,
Oh.
No, not yet.
just so that he can work on that area.
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
Oh, that'd be smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that.
There you go.
time.
Save
Next
you
time.
some time.
Yeah. But knowing him, he likes to be in the sun. I was like, you better put sunscreen when you go out there. He's like, no. Okay.
It's okay, girl. He just wants to get dark, that's all.
You, I tell him he looks better when he's lighter, not when he's darker.
It's okay.
Yeah, but that's it. I think we're going to try to either go today or tomorrow to go get some of the flooring. So
You guys got it all figured out.
I hope so. Yeah, we measured everything. We just have to go to Home Depot and go buy it. So hopefully it'll turn out okay.
Are you guys doing a lot of the rooms?
No, I think we're just going to start with the living room and the guest bedroom. That's not that bad, so
Oh, that's fine.
yeah.
It'll work.
It won't be too bad.
Oh, but and I did sleep in her room with her.
Oh, you did?
We had a little sleepover.
Sleepover.
Yeah, I knocked out early. And then I woke up because the bed was uncomfortable.
Oh, you guys both sleep on the bed together?
On her bed? No. Because we have an extra mattress, so I just put it in there. But that extra mattress is so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't sleep. And I kept waking up. And then I was like, finally in the morning, I was like, I'm going to go move to my bed. And
Was she still sleeping?
Yeah. No, she woke up.
Oh, my
She was like, good morning, Mom. I tried to act like I was sleeping too. And I'm like, I'm going to move to my bed because this bed's uncomfortable. She's like, no, you have to sleep in here. And I was like, well, just go with me then. So I'm like, I don't think I'm planning on doing that again.
Just having sleepovers don't sound fun, so.
Yeah, especially when you're tired and you don't want to stay up. Because I know she can stay up.
Oh my gosh.
But no, I was just so tired. I was like, I'm going to go to bed early. We're not going to stay up. Well, even after a while, because I put the TV on for her in her room. And she was like, Mom, can you turn it off? I'm tired. And I was like, not even like an hour in.
Really?
It was probably only like 15 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
she was tired then.
Yeah, so I was like, it's okay. Maybe next time.
Not bad.
All right.
I was going to ask you something, but I forgot.
It's
okay.
Okay, you can ask me later then.
Yeah.
All right. Our topic, friendships. So I know you've had friends outside of our friend group. Like, are you still friends with those people?
Yes, I still
lot of them?
am. Just the group that I hung out with. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Like I told you, we still have that group chat.
Oh,
So once in a while, we'll like during holidays and Christmas and birthdays and stuff, we'll message each other.
Oh.
So that's nice. Or like if I see them in town when I go visit my family, then it's always nice to see them. And once in a while, we'll get together and drink. But it rarely happens too, just because like when I go down there, I really just go down there to go see family,
Yeah.
not to hang out with friends. And they have their own lives now too. Like
Are most of them married? Do you
know?
know?
I think 3 of them are married.
Oh, okay.
I forget how many there are.
See, and it's hard when they're married and they have families too
Yeah.
because they're just so busy doing like their own stuff with their family.
And they have kids or they've moved out of the state or something. So I'm just happy for them. I'm happy that, they're thriving in whatever they're doing and happy with their little families. So, yeah.
At least you're friends with them still. I don't even talk to mine.
No?
There's one that works at a store.
Okay.
That I go to. I don't want to disclose because
That's okay.
she might know.
That's okay.
But I go to the store and sometimes I see her and I'm like, I have to say hi. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm obligated to say hi in a way because like we had that friendship in high school because it ended like I feel like it really ended once we got out of high school.
Oh.
So whenever I see her, I'm like, oh, I have to say hi. And I'm pretty sure she feels the same way too. So I avoid trying to go to that location every time. And I hate it though because I'm like, there's like 3 of those locations around us. So I'm like, okay, never mind. I'll go to the other 2 instead.
So you guys haven't like hung out or anything after high school?
I think the last time I saw any of them was like it wasn't all of us. It was probably only 3 of us. It was at one of their weddings.
Oh.
And that was it.
If any of my friends are listening, they have to come to my wedding. So
see, even like I invited them to my wedding. Only 2 of them, the 2 that I went to, the one's wedding, they showed up for my wedding.
Oh,
But then otherwise, that was really it. Like we don't even talk. We don't even hang out right after high school. It was just like, well, we're all doing our own thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's okay. Like I don't mind it because I've always kind of thought like, you find your true friends after high school. Like, I mean, if you're still friends with them, that's great too.
Yeah.
But like, some people, they just see who their real friends are and all that.
And like people change. So it's hard to be friends with people that, you don't click with anymore. You guys don't have anything relatable anymore other than school.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah, that's kind of like how work friends are too. Whereas like the only thing we have in common is work. Outside of work, I'm like, what do we talk about?
Yeah. It's true. Like, one of our friends, I'm always like, oh yeah, I'll talk to her at work. And then I'm like, I feel like outside work, I don't think I would really ever hang out with her.
Yeah,
like,
no
I don't
way.
think so.
Because I don't know. She has different interests. That's what it is too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But it's okay. Yeah. So I wrote the different types of friendships.
Okay.
Let me know if you have these. I'm pretty sure you do. I feel like a lot of people, they tend to have these type of friendships, these different types of friendships. So I wrote acquaintances. So those are like the ones that you see at work, which I feel like we have a lot of those.
Yeah.
Because we really only talk to them at work, not outside of work. And then we have like the social friends that are like the ones that you actually get with and hang out with.
Make time to hang out with.
And then the intimate friends are the ones that, your go-to friends always. And then I have I don't even know how to say this word. Epitome friends. Those are the friends that you can have fun with, be silly with. But then the other times, like, it could be different too.
So during like the good times and the bad times.
Yeah.
You're still able to go to them for those moments of your life.
I think I only have like the acquaintances and the like the intimate social friends.
Yeah, because I don't really have a lot of social friends just because myself don't like going out and being social.
I'm like social online.
Yeah. Well, not even online. I hate posting
Sometimes.
online.
Really? But then the time, like when I post, it's not even about me.
Oh,
It's about my kid.
Yeah, but that's cute. Everybody wants to see that though.
I know.
No, on social media, I really just post my family. That's mostly it.
And your dog.
Oh, and my
your
dog.
Yeah.
But I haven't taken a selfie or posted a selfie in a long time. So.
Girl, it's okay. Me too. I always tell myself, let's take a selfie. And I'm like, I don't like that.
Yep, I'm like, delete.
Did you want to hear a fact?
Okay.
Or somewhat of a fact?
What?
That couples that doesn't post a lot on social media are happy couples.
I guess.
I believe that.
In a way, yeah.
Because we're not always trying to show off or prove to other people that we're in love.
Yeah, that's true.
In a way.
We're more secretive towards social media.
Ew. Why does it remind me like when Robert and I barely got together? I would always post. I told him we have to take a picture every time when we're
we see each other. Yeah.
So I always did.
No, but you guys are long distance though.
Yeah, that's true.
So like you only get like once in a while a photo. You know, it's not like every day where.
Ew, but then I would like photobomb so much, like tons of photos, and I'm like, okay. I look at it and I'm like, God, I took a lot of pictures.
I get embarrassed too. I'm like, why did I make these photos collages? I'm like, I need to delete this one.
Hey, it's good to have those memories come back, you know.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, I remember that day I was so scrubby or something like that, you know. But you're like, oh well, it's still a good picture of me.
Okay, huh?
Yeah.
I know there's this one picture that I put me and Cheng's photo together because we didn't have any pictures together because we were long distance as well. And I posted it as my profile photo, and Brandon, our other BFF, he commented. He was like, oof. That's all he said. And I was like, oh, okay. Maybe I need to delete this photo.
He's like, no.
But yeah.
See, that's nice as a friend, because then like they tell you like when something looks wrong. Like those are the friends that you know are really your good friends or your true friends, because they'll tell you like, hey, like that doesn't look good. Or, you know, they could tell you when something's wrong or whatever, and you know, you guys can talk without like it being weird or anything.
Do you ask your friends, like when you guys take photos of each other or with each other, do you ask for permission before you post it, or do you just post it?
Hell no, I just posted it. I didn't care. I probably posted so much too.
Literally.
Do you? What about you?
Oh yeah. Like my hair wasn't even right. I'm like, oh well.
I feel like during my time though, we were just so young, we didn't even care. So it's like whatever.
And I loved like cameras, you know, so I would always take it to like our home ec class where we'd be cooking or sewing and stuff.
Goodness.
And I take pictures of everybody. I wasn't in the yearbook committee, but they still asked me for my photos. So
they did?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Just because I took so many photos, even like our school dances and all of that stuff. I was the nerdy Asian kid running around with a camera.
You're too funny.
Yeah, but I love those memories with my friends. So
I know, like whenever like I would go hang out with my friends, we would go to the mall.
Oh,
we would always try to go to the photo booth.
Oh,
photo booth. I had so many of them.
Do you still have them?
Yeah, I probably do somewhere.
Oh, that's
somewhere
so
in my house. But no, I feel like. But then I feel like at the same time, maybe I was like the only one that really ever took photos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cause.
Do you feel like you were more into the friendship than they were? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Not to sound conceited or anything, but I feel like I was the pretty one. So. I really do.
You probably were.
I feel like I was the pretty one. So then it was a little harder too, because then like, you know, I don't want people to be like, wow, why are you hanging out with those people, whatever. But then I like, you know, in high school I felt like they were good friends, you know, until like to a certain point where it was just like you could tell the difference between, you know, you and that person or that group that you're with. Because like there were people like I think there was 5 of us, 5 or 6 of us.
Yeah.
And there would be like 2 that are like super close and would talk crap about the other 2, or one would talk crap about the other one. And I'm just like, well, I'm in the middle because I don't have problems with you guys. Like I'm there, you know, to be your friends, not for you to talk crap to about this other person or whatever. So that's what made it like. I think that's when I decided I was like, I don't really want to be friends with these people if this is how it's going to be, you know? Like, they're not friends. This is not what you call friendships, you know? But, yeah.
No, really, though, because my friends were a lot like that, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we were, like, this big friend group, but then when we weren't together, then it was like, oh, this group over here are talking crap about the other group over here, and then vice versa, whatever. And like you, I was in the middle too, just because I was like the middle friend too. Yeah. Everybody loved coming to me because Krystal's a wall. No, she won't say nothing, you know. But still, it's just kind of those friendships that you're just kind of like, okay, so what do you say about me when I'm not there too?
Yeah, it's true.
You know? I mean, I know myself. I'm a good friend. I'll be there for you. I'm your vault, whatever. But like, is there still stuff that you say about me that I don't know about? Because I'd rather you just tell me and hurt my feelings.
Yeah, no, it's true. Mm-hmm. But then you also have those friends who are like bad influence.
Yeah.
Because there was one that was a bad influence.
Oh, really?
I mean, I didn't get sucked in, but
okay.
I was already like, I don't really like what you do, but I'll still be your friend. Because, you know, like, we just always been friends. So, no. Yeah. Did you ever have that friend that was a bad influence?
Yeah. All the time. But then, like, she knew I wasn't down to do all that. And she respected that. So I feel like, nice. Yeah. So that makes me feel like she's a real friend to me because she knows that she can't push me past my boundaries. So, like, whenever she would go do that stuff, she'd ask the other friends, you know, the ones that would be down to go with her. Yeah. And then I'd get to hear all the drama afterwards, which is fine. I enjoy that. I don't like
You're like the quiet one that knows everything. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, that's how I was too.
But I enjoyed it because I knew everybody's tea. I was like, yes, tell me your side. And then your side.
All right. So I wrote down some green and red flags of what I, in a way, would consider if they're the good friends or the bad friends or whatever. So with red flags, I wrote like friends who would criticize you, or like competitions, like how we always talk about how like we would have those people who would, you know, feel like it's a competition, which I was like, I feel like it was like that for me too, though. Like in a way, I felt like there was that competition. But then I'm like, maybe it was just me. Maybe I was the bad friend.
Yeah, sometimes I think about that too, because I'm like, were we really competing or was it just all in my head?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I'm like, no, because my friend saw it too, so I'm not crazy.
You both were the bad friend.
Yeah.
I wrote friends that like don't respect your boundaries, and ones that talk about you when you're not around. Yeah. I would consider that bad. Or friends who talks behind your back. Or I wrote when their words and actions don't align.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Did you have any friends that were like that?
That
had those red flags?
Oh, yeah.
All of them?
Yeah. They probably each had, I mean, it wasn't, I don't think like they were like extremely like bad friends, but it was just like little things that I would be like, well, do I consider that as a friend? Do I consider this as a friendship anymore or what?
Yeah.
But I think it was just like little bits and pieces, and then finally I was just like, high school's ending. Because I feel after high school, I didn't really have friends. It was just like people I worked with that I would consider friends. I mean, but I would only say they were my friends because I work with them, but we wouldn't really hang out outside of work. But when we do, it was just kind of weird for me. Yeah. So they were just like more like acquaintances, even though like Robert says, oh, they're your friends. I'm like, no, these people, I don't think they were my friends. They were my coworkers because I feel like I was uncomfortable around them outside of work. Whereas like with you and Brandon, I was okay.
Yeah.
So then that's when I was like, nah, yeah, they're my friends. Or, you know, oh no, I don't think these are my friends. Like, I just feel uncomfortable. But then they were older than me too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like,
your coworkers.
Coworkers. I don't know how many years, but they were older than me. So I think that could have also been why I was a little more uncomfortable. But it's weird with me. I feel like I tend to make friends with younger people.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Like
I'm the opposite.
Really? Yeah. I feel like I've always been like that. I'm like, oh, yeah, let's be friends, everything. But then they're always younger, and I'm like, why do I hang out with these younger people? Like, I don't know. But then at the same time, sometimes I feel weird around older people, like when I hang out with them. I'm like, that's strange. Do you?
No, I feel like I'm an old soul. Like I've been through it already, you know. So I relate to like older people a lot because I'm really responsible. I'm very serious. I'm like an old person, you know. So I vibe with them a little more, and I love like hanging around with old people because they always give you like little life lessons or advice of what to do with your life, your money, your relationships, you know, all of that. So I love like taking in all of that stuff so I could better my life while I'm still young, I guess you could say. So, but yeah, like sometimes I forget, Nancy, that you're older than me too.
I know. I'd be at work and I think about it and I'm like, oh gosh, I'm older than them. I'm like,
I forget.
Yeah. Well, because I'm older than you by 3 years, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, about 3 years. Isn't that crazy? Do I look older?
No.
Everybody always think I'm so young at work. Mm-hmm. They're like, "Are you this age?" I'm like, "No, I'm older than that." And they're like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I get that too, which is a good thing, but I don't feel like it though. I feel like I'm old and rusty at work. Shoot. Still running around thinking I can do everything, but at the end of the day,
until you're in your 30s.
I'm so scared. I'm scared for when I'm pregnant or when I'm older. I'm gonna be like, yeah, she can't go underneath the belt no more. She can't do that no more.
Maintenance.
She can't jump over the machine anymore. There's no
Crawl
way
under.
anymore.
Yeah, you be going under, and I'm like. If I do it, I try to do it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, oh my gosh. I crawl though.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I don't care. I crawl under it. Yeah. Whereas you, I don't know how you go because you don't crawl.
No, well, if the floor's slippery, I usually just like slide.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I can't. I'm crawling. I don't care. Did you have any red flags?
I did, just because like all my friends, they would gossip about each other. And they would not respect each other's boundaries, and they would share their friends' secrets all the time. Yeah, and I think that's a big red flag too. And I felt, for me, when a friend tells me something, I don't know if I've said this already on the podcast, but when someone tells me something, I automatically think it's a secret. You know, I'm not going to tell anybody anything until I know that you've said it out loud. But most of the time, I keep it really low key because, like I said, I'm a freaking vault. But some people aren't. They like spilling the tea everywhere.
Yeah.
And friends that downplay your achievements. Yeah, I've had friends where like someone, I don't know, got their license or something, and then the other person's like, "Oh, well, finally, it took you forever," kind of thing.
Oh God.
Yeah, and I'm just like, that's not what we should be doing, friends.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I think as good friends, you guys should, be happy for them and always be cheering them on, like we talked about in the previous episodes too. But yeah, those are some of the red flags.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot more.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Like a ton.
But I feel like these are like just the main ones that most of the time people have. Oh, the other one I forgot was drama.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like if they try to suck you into their drama, I feel like that's a red flag.
Definitely.
Do you have any red flags, Nancy?
Do I have any red flags?
Yes.
Of myself?
I don't know.
I just told you my red flags.
Oh.
Are you not listening?
I'm like so out of this today. Sorry.
I think you need more of that coffee. He has 6 shots in that, by the way.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How are you going to go to bed?
He ain't gonna go to bed. That's what it is. No, but yeah, I already said mine. But like I said, I'm pretty sure there's like a lot more because I feel like everybody has different perspective of red flags too. But I feel like a lot of them are like similar.
Yeah. Do you have any red flags?
Of myself?
Uh-huh.
I probably do.
Oh,
Well,
I feel like Nancy's a great friend.
I feel like not really. I mean, I probably can, but I try not to. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never noticed any.
Yeah, I think Nancy's great.
Whatever.
For me, I'm
a
bad friend. Whatever.
Whatever. Don't say that.
Because I've always, like, I've told Shane, my boyfriend too, that I'm a very selfish person. So, like, whatever I prioritize is what I'm going to do, you know?
No, Krystal, what is that one of the characteristic
of a bad friend?
of a bad friend?
Oops. Yeah.
But you know what? You're so used to that too, though.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
It's hard to let go.
Yeah.
And I'm very independent too. So, like, I feel bad when friends ask me to go hang out and I'm like, ooh, I really don't want to go. Or like,
Krystal.
or I know maybe they're having a bad time, you know, but I've heard it so many times and I'm like, all right, like, I'm gonna skip this time. I'm not
with you.
That's my
You
red
better
flag.
let me know.
Oh, girl, you never complain about anything. But there's some friends that complain about the same guy over and over again, and I'm just like, girl.
That's when you really over it.
Yeah, now I'm over it. You know, you should be over it, but here I am over it for you. So those are my red flags because that makes me a bad friend. I'm so sorry. But I do have green flags.
I do too. You go first, though.
Okay. green flags that I wrote was respecting each other is a big thing. Like I said earlier, celebrate success and embrace each other's uniqueness. Just because all of us are a little different, you know, and sometimes you have to be very welcoming and very warming to people so they can be their true self around you, you know, and they can be comfortable. I also put communication. If you have a problem, bring it up, you know, like I'd rather hear it from you than hear it from someone else.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And most of the time, I don't even know I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's nice to just be brought up with that situation rather than, you know, caught off guard. Validating feelings. Sometimes I feel like we don't listen to each other. And then, like when you're fighting, like when friends are fighting, when I've watched them, they're just kind of like saying how they feel, but nobody's really listening. I mean, that goes with any relationship too, right? It's just validating, being like, oh, how you felt like that? Well, I felt like this. And I feel like you should listen to your friend and hear them out sometimes, because sometimes what they're saying is the truth. Trustworthiness, of course, I have to trust you with all my secrets. And I don't know, for me, it's hard for me to trust just because I have, not that I have a lot of secrets, just that I have a lot of thoughts in my head too. And sometimes they're not very good thoughts. So that's why I'm the quiet, shy friend, because I'm like, if I could tell you the truth. Friends that are dependable. We all need friends that can be there for you all the time. Now, I mean, not all the time, but just there when it's rough, you know?
Yeah.
Being supportive of each other, healthy boundaries, and a positive attitude. Positive attitude is a big one for me, though.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't want a friend who's just always negative about everything.
Mm-hmm. Because I think I'm a very vibe person. You know, like if it's good vibes, I'm okay. But if I'm in a bad vibe or bad environment, then automatically I'm horrible. Everybody don't want to be around me. Like, you can feel it.
Yeah, especially at work. When you're mad, you could tell. I'm like, y'all, don't mess with her today.
Yeah, I feel like you can see the flames coming outside of my bunny suit.
Do you get cherry red?
Do I get cherry red? I don't think I do.
No, you don't.
I don't. I just go really, really quiet. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That's me being mad, but your green flags?
I wrote that they set and honor they set, honor, and respect your boundaries. They support your growth and success. They're honest with you. They strive to understand you no matter what. They're comfortable with speaking to you, even in good or bad times. And they validate your feelings. I mean, those are like green flags like I would want, you know. But there's a lot too.
So when we talk about boundaries, like what is your boundaries that you would be like, hey, no.
Ew,
you know?
girl.
Because for me, it's like making me do something I don't want to do. Like if they want to go out and go swimming on a school night, that's something bad for me, okay? Me.
Used to be you?
Used to be me. But like...
You swim?
No. That's why.
See, I'm a good friend. I'll make you go in the water, remember?
You'll make me or you won't make me?
I will not make you.
Okay, see?
I'll drag you.
See?
Robert's red flag.
Just because, like, you know that I don't want to drink or smoke or go swimming. And then for you to, like, keep pushing and pushing for me to do it makes me absolutely not want to be around you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's, for me, boundaries. If I say no, I really mean no.
That's the thing. Like, they should understand. No.
Yeah. But some people don't.
No? Mine won't be about the same.
Yeah. Just doing stuff you don't want to do.
Yeah. Like, I would hope they understand, like, you know.
You know, some people are just like, why? Like, it's nothing bad. And, of course, it's nothing bad, like, just to go swimming at night on a school night, whatever. But still, I don't want
I feel like there's more to it, too.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you want me to get in trouble then?
Yeah.
Like,
you're willing
to let me get in trouble for this?
Are you going to save me when the time comes?
Yep.
When my parents are whooping me? Because I don't think you'll be there with me taking the blows. So.
some characteristics. I can't even say that word. Characteristics. I wrote of some bad friends.
Okay.
Or they're selfish. Okay, it's okay that you're selfish. Okay,
we're still learning. Okay, everybody is a work in progress.
Yes. They're disrespectful.
Okay.
Jealousy. They like to manipulate you, or like they're kind of just always cold, or like have that uncaring behavior, or, like rude, like that.
Yeah.
And then I wrote some good ones where they support you, they accept you, they're respectful of you, they're warm and caring, and they're honest with you. But I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah. But those are good characteristics.
Yeah. I mean, and these were like would be like ones that I would want. What I look for in a friend, you know. Even though you're selfish, it's okay. But like I said, everybody is selfish at a point, so it's okay.
Like, I'll give you an example of how selfish I am, okay? I think I've told Nancy already. But a couple years ago, I think me, Nancy, my sister, and Nancy's daughter, we went to Applebee's. And we got our food and everything. And then Nancy was feeding her daughter, right? She fed her first. And I was sitting there and I was like, do I eat? Or do I wait for the kid to eat? Or... And I was like, I don't think I could. I don't think I'm ready for kids because I want to eat first. I come first before the kid. That's me being selfish, but I'm not a mom either. So maybe I haven't hit that point yet. So
you might just not have hit that point.
Yeah. But then I have an aunt that's like that too. She eats first and then she'll feed her daughter afterwards. But maybe.
I mean, yeah, you can always do it like that too, though.
Happy mom, happy kid. So.
No, my kid be like, I'm hungry.
Ooh, I'd be so impatient.
She's angry.
Does she?
Yeah, my kid gets hangry.
Yeah, me
She's
too.
also hungry at late night as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I have to make sure
like
she
10
eats.
o'clock. Like, she'll be gone. She'll be hungry.
Oh my goodness.
Later than that too.
Yeah.
Sometimes she'll just be like, I'm hungry. Or she'll just start snacking. And I'm like, are you hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, why didn't you just tell me you're hungry? Like, it's late already, but it's okay, I guess.
No, I'm gonna be a bad mom. Be like, you better make sure you keep those snacks in your room. I don't want to know.
You do not want no food in their room, girl. It's like,
I'll buy the little baggy ones.
It's like
veggies though.
No.
Wait until the ants come in your room and you'll see.
Oh my god, yeah, no food.
No food, trust me.
That's what I tell my daughter too. No food in your room, in the living room.
Yep.
No.
But like they like to keep just random stuff in their room, so then it like builds up too, even when it's food, and you're like, are you done eating this? Like, why are you gonna do that?
They're like, no, mom, I'm saving it for later.
Yeah. No, she will tell you that. My daughter will tell you that.
Really?
No, mom, I'm gonna save it. And I'm like, why are you gonna save it? Just no.
Watch me stuff in my mouth and it's like, it's gone.
Dang it.
What are some characteristics?
Just
in your opinion.
Oh, for me? Just the same as yours. I didn't really write down any characteristics.
Well, most of them are just the same.
Yeah, but most of them are the same. The jealousy one, I felt during friendships. And I think that's really the biggest red flag. Because other than that, my friends respected my boundaries. Where if I didn't want to go, they can go, whatever. But yeah.
I feel like none of my friends really hung out though. Like if we were lucky, we would be able to hang out. Like they would, my friends would have to come pick me up. And there was only one that drove and had a car. The rest of us, no. So she would,
Yep. I was the Uber.
Yeah, no. We had that one friend that would always have to come pick us up if we wanted to hang out, and then would have to drop us off. Or like if they were lucky, they would get rides to the mall, and then that's how they would get to the mall. But with my parents, I was like, y'all gotta come pick me up, please. My parents ain't gonna drop me off. Pick me up.
So what did you guys do when you guys hung out? Just go to the mall?
Yeah, we went to the mall. That's really all we really ever did.
Did you guys go out and eat?
No.
Oh, no?
No.
You were a mall baby?
I was a mall baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means, Krystal?
No.
Go and kick you out of the mall.
Oh.
You know, all those studded kids with the Jordans and all that stuff, kick at the mall.
Yep. During school hours. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like,
oh no, not during school hours.
girl, I go to the mall on the weekday. I'm like, don't y'all got school? I'm that old person where I'm like, don't y'all got school to be at? The heck, what you guys doing here?
Flexing.
Yeah, really.
I was like the bad friend. My red flag part was in high school. I was like, hey, let's ditch school.
That's yours.
I was that friend. Hey, let's go ditch school. Let's go do this. And especially with the one that had a car, I was like, hey, let's go. I was like, hey, I'm going to go to the library. Because it was like the school. And then at the time, a couple blocks away was like the city library. Mm-hmm. So I was like, hey, let's just go hang out at the school library.
Oh my god!
Skip this class period.
Did you ever get caught?
No.
Ew.
But I did get scared a lot.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because I didn't really skip because it was like a class that had parent release. So I didn't have a class. But even when for that, I was scared.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I was like, it's okay. No matter.
Me and my friends got caught.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't remember if I told you. But it was during prom because me and my friends were those annoying friends that loved prom and tried to figure out everything. Uh-huh. So we were like, oh, like during our library science class, because basically us just chilling in the library, helping her organize books and stuff.
Okay.
We were like, we'll just leave during that and we'll go look at our corsages.
Okay.
So we ditched school. We went to get our corsages and then... well, just to kind of check them out and pick them out. And then we went back, and we had a sub that day, and she had a whole freak out. She came up to us, where have you guys been? What have you been doing? I'm going to write you guys up, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she hated us. But she was so mean, though, because, like, after that, she subbed for another class, like, I think my biology class. Uh-huh. And she picked on me the whole entire freaking class. Cause like
she remembered you.
Yeah, because we had biology with this guy teacher. I forget his name, but he was like so chill. Like we could just find that like everything was worksheet and all the answers were online, right? Oh, uh-huh. So like you could just go onto the website, write down, copy everything, and put it onto the paper, right?
Yeah.
And she wouldn't let us do that, and she was like freaking out about it. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna do it because I know he doesn't care.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just gonna put it in my backpack. And I was sitting there, it was the last period, and she comes up and she's like, are you done with your worksheet? And I'm like, yes. Did you turn it in? Yes. So she storms off, goes to the classroom, looks through all the worksheets.
Oh my gosh.
My name's not in there. So she comes back and she's like, I didn't find it. Where is it? And I'm like, I turned it in. And she literally grabs my bag, opens it, and takes my freaking worksheet out.
Oh my gosh.
And she's so lucky I'm not a white girl because I would have freaking flew out of there, okay? I think about it and I'm like, dang, dude. I could have freaking went to the principal and been like, she can't be touching my stuff like that. That's not okay. No, you're not supposed to touch my belongings. There's no way.
Do you remember?
Mrs. Rowley? I hope you're doing fine because... because I have wished a lot of bad on you.
Oh my gosh!
But I was a good student. Okay, so she had wrote a whole thing about me and gave it to my biology teacher.
Okay,
and he looked at it. The next time I went to his class, he just stared at me the whole time because he couldn't understand. Like he couldn't even talk to me. What the heck? Like he's probably like, Krystal, she sure? Like, Krystal? He didn't say anything to me. And the worksheet, he just gave me another one and I did it. So it was no problem. But,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's my little...
No, it's okay. I feel like there was always that one sub. I think she used to be like a ex-sergeant or something.
Oh, like God. That. Yeah.
So like she would make you say ma'am and sir every single time. Like she would correct you if you don't say it. She was the meanest sub and scariest sub. I remember, and I'm like, I never want this sub ever again. But she ended up following me in high school too. So really? I'm like, great.
At least you didn't have any, bad blood with her, so it's okay.
Because I was quiet. But no, I remember like there was one time I ditched school.
Okay.
And we were gonna go hang out with our friend that had a car. But I think it was that she forgot her house key or something like that. I have an old video on my Facebook. What? I don't know. I don't know if I like untagged myself or whatever, but it's still there. And we were so bad. I feel like I was so bad. Mm-hmm. I had to pretty much break into her house and one of the windows that wasn't locked. and climb inside because I was the smallest one. And yeah, I had to climb in, and I had to run downstairs and go unlock the door. Yeah. I was the smallest one too. Out of my group, I was the smallest one.
Dang,
I was the smallest one,
crazy.
but smallest, skinniest one, and I was the oldest.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because you said you hung out with younger people.
But they were the same grade. It's just I was older.
Oh, the oldest, huh? Dang.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was bad, huh?
Was
Maybe I had a lot of red flags when I was in high school.
Nancy was the bad influence.
I was the bad influence. But no, we didn't really do much when we hung out.
Oh.
What about you?
We did a lot.
Yeah.
Just because as soon as I got my license, then we started going up north a lot. And we, like, for dances, you go on dates before the dance and stuff. Yeah. So I would drive all of us to go ice skating or go to the aquarium and stuff like that. Yeah, it was the party bus. We did that. But then when we weren't doing that, we would have, like, barbecues. We would drive ATVs up the mountains and stuff. And one time, we didn't go camping, but we went, like, barbecuing out.
In the woods?
In the woods, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we're weird. I don't know.
Yeah, you guys fancy.
Yeah, you know how
for
it
real.
is.
Life in the boonies.
Really. Or we would just drive from one side of Fillmore to the other side of Fillmore. So.
Oh my gosh.
And like over there, Maverick's really big. That's probably like our mall.
Maverick?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So we'd always, everybody, high schoolers, like during lunches and all that, we were always at Maverick. So even after dances, we'd go over there and hang out. That was like the cool thing to do, is to go to Maverick.
Shall we go there and post pictures?
Yeah, it's all built renew and everything.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it used to be like an old shabby little place, but people still
My
went all the
sister
time.
says she has to stop by there. Oh,
She has?
She has to.
Oh, she has to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always packed in there, always. And they keep building like gas stations around there, but then they're in competition with Maverick. They can't keep up, so it sucks. But good for Maverick.
Yeah. So just with like your friends,
Okay.
just really check in, like, just in general, like, of course we always checking in with each other, but like just in general, I feel like people should really check in and think about like their friendships, like, are these really my friends or are they not my friends? I mean, like with my husband, I feel like after, because he was friends with his friend group for so long, but after a while, you grow up and you learn to really kind of see who your friends are. So just in general, like kind of question yourself with your friendship. I mean, like that's bad if you're questioning it too, but like, it's still nice to take the time if you're starting to see a lot of red flags. Like take the time to really think about it.
Yeah, I learned it the hard way.
Yeah.
Because I was the glue to the family, to the friend group. Mm-hmm. You know what the glue is, right?
Yeah, the one that holds everyone together.
I felt like that, my opinion. That was the glue. And it seems like when I left, everybody kind of did their own thing now. So,
Yeah.
But, things happen. You move on.
Yeah.
No, dang it. What was I going to say? I had it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. What were we talking about, Nance?
Just friendship. Check in on your friends. Like check in and really think about your friends, your friendship.
How do I want to say this though? Oh, okay. I also think that the people you hang around is a reflection of yourself.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at your friend and they're not doing very well, or they're just very negative and, just not very positive with what's going on for their life, I feel like that kind of goes on to you too. And you start feeling that way. You feel like there's no light at the end of the tunnel and you hate your job and you hate your life. And that's why I feel like the whole vibe and energy thing, you need to hang around with people who want to be successful in life, want to have more than what they have now, because then that makes you not compete with them, but you want to be a good friend to them also. Like you want them to be able to look at you and be like, hey, like we're good friends. We can hold down the fort for each other and we can pave the way and, be successful together. Because like same with Nancy too. That's why we love this podcast and why we started it too. And we have the same energy, the same kind of, field of like what we want to do in life. So I feel like, just surround yourself with good people.
Yeah.
Is the big thing.
Don't be a negative Nancy. I'm not negative though. I'll tell you that now.
She's not.
I mean, sometimes I can be, but No.
There's a clip there. Thank you.
Oh. No, I just kind of like, you know, like when you think about your friendships or your friends, like, are they meeting like what you're wanting in a friend? Are they meeting your criteria of what you're expecting as a friend? You know, like you really want to think that through. And even if you're older, like, for goodness sake, my husband's like 30 something, and you know, I made him question his friendships after seeing things. I used to question for goodness sake, I questioned us because I was like, are they my friends or are they my coworkers? Like,
I know that was one of my things. I was like, so Nancy, what makes a friend?
Ew.
How do you know if they're a close friend?
Did you
at the bottom, how do you know if someone is a close friend? I'm like,
I can't with you.
When you start hanging out outside of work.
No, I feel like you see them as a friend, like, because that's like with me, I slowly started seeing you guys as a friend when I actually put thought into it, rather than like, because we started hanging out outside of work, which I wasn't used to, kind of, because I would hang out with those ex-coworkers, and then I felt uncomfortable. So I think like when it became one with you and Brandon, I was like, well, are they my friends? But like, you know, they're wanting to hang outside of work. Like, let me see how I feel around them when we're not at work. Because I feel like when we were at work, yeah, we hang out, we talk, we go
have a good time.
Yeah, we always had a good time at work.
Yeah, always.
And then when it came to like, oh hey, like, let's go hang out outside of work, that's when I was like, okay, like, let me see how I feel about it. And it was good. Like, I wasn't uncomfortable. I was okay with whatever we did. Like, we always had a good time.
Yeah. No, same for me too. It's just how you feel outside of work. Like, are you comfortable? Like, are you able to make easy conversation?
Yeah.
And also, the other thing I think about is, like, if you want to be there for that person.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
And, like, if Nancy needs me, I'm going to be there kind of thing. Whereas other friends where they're like, oh, you can come if you want, you know, then that's kind of like, hey, we're not really that close. It's just kind of like a, hey, let's hang out kind of thing. But no.
Like, I answered only a few
Oh.
of my questions that I wrote, just in case if you ask me it. But we're just gonna ask each other some questions now in our friendship or in our opinions.
Oh, okay.
So I did. What do friends mean to you?
Okay. I did not do my research.
But in your opinion, what do friends mean to you?
What do they mean to me? I feel like they're just extra people in your life that you get to have, you know, that are excited for you, there to cheer you on, and for you to be a responsible person too, to be there for them as well. And yeah, that for me. What about you?
I wrote someone that you can go to and talk and be like comfortable, and like how I said, they accept your boundaries, and like how you said, even they accept each other when they're unique.
Yeah,
you know, like
even if she's a little different, that's why we love her.
Yeah,
you know?
Yep. Because you know, there might just always be that one friend that's the oddball, but like you know, you still love them.
Yeah,
like, they're still your friend, even though they're weird. I might be that one.
Oh, whatever. Nancy's not even weird. Only on the podcast. We're only weird on the podcast.
You never know.
I wanted to ask, would you ever borrow money from a friend?
That one was hard. You know, I actually looked at that.
Yeah.
Oh, I even put a dot next to it. I would say, as much as I love my friend, I would say no, because like, that's like, in a way I see it as like, that's my hard-earned working money, you know. I mean, like, if they really were like it was a dying situation,
then of course.
But then at the same time, I'm questioning, why are you in that position? First of all, you know, like, you could have reached out to me as a friend. I could have helped you figure something out
before it got to
this point.
Yeah.
I mean, so like, yeah, if it's a dying situation, yeah, but otherwise,
yeah, and especially
it's hard.
Yeah, we're close friends, so of course I know what's going on in your life. You know, if you're not going to work or you're having, I don't know, some kind of issue, whatever that you could easily resolve, and I just don't understand why you don't.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna be very hard for me, and also I'll be really questionable of like what you think I am. You know. And just because I feel like all my friends, they know that I'm hardworking, you know, and I have the money. I just don't want to spend the money if not necessary too.
Like the last episode, how you say,
huh?
Like your aunt's always like, "Gosh, why don't you spend money?"
Yeah. And then I feel like your friend should know that too. Like if you know your friend is really frugal, like, I don't not to ask, but if you're in really dire need to, then of course. But yeah,
like I said,
that'd
why'd you say anything? Why are you in that position? You know, like could have reached out, could have talked it through, you know, help you in a way or whatever.
Because I think I did that once with my friend because she needed a down payment for her car. And I think I gave her $500. And it took her a while to pay back. And then I remember when her boyfriend at the time had, he'd been arrested and he was in jail. And she needed bail money. And she was asking me to help her pay $1,000. And I was like, no, sis, I can't.
See, like that, I would be like, no.
I don't have money. I'm like, that's you guys' problem. That's your man. Like, if he was like sick or something, yeah, I help you. But if he got himself in there himself, then I'm sorry.
So let me ask you this. So if you guys were in high school and then, you know, you guys go out to eat and your friend doesn't have money, would you pay for them?
Yeah.
Okay, just wondering.
We're already like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me pay. She's like, no, I'll pay. No, I'll pay you.
But what if you were like the broke one?
I wouldn't eat. I'm for reals. No, I feel too bad because I hate having the feeling of owing someone. Yeah. So I don't like to owe money. I don't like to pay nobody money. Like if I owe you money, I'm gonna pay you the next day, kind of thing, you know.
Girl, I wouldn't even go out. I'm be like, I'm broke. I'm sorry. I'm just staying home.
Me too. I'm just like, yeah, it's okay,
and then,
guys.
They'll be like, oh no, I can pay. No, it's okay. I'd rather not go. I would feel too bad that I wouldn't want to go.
Yeah, me too.
I would. Like, if I had to, too, I would make an excuse. I'm sorry. But I would make an excuse because I would feel so bad if they had to pay for me, like, all the time, you know? Yeah. But then, like, you know, your friends love you, too, so then they're willing to pay for you. So, I mean, yeah, you can still go, too. As long as they are okay with paying for you. But, like, if it's every time, then I'm like, why is it every time?
I had a lifetime of friends like that.
What?
That didn't have money?
My husband went to Vegas without money one time with his friends.
It was me.
Robert.
I'm the broke friend, but I was the fun friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but see, but then your friends were willing to pay for you and all that. Like,
and as long as they don't like badger you afterwards, then like, oh well, we paid for your Vegas trip, you know.
I hope they didn't. I don't think they did, but yeah, like as long as they're okay with it. Like, and they don't mind it. But then that's, like, when you know, too, like, they're your true friends. Like, it doesn't bother them. Yeah. I mean, if it's repeatedly, like, every single time, then yes, even if you're the, like, even it's a good friend, it would be annoying, you know?
Yeah, because my sister had a friend that they'd hang out with all the time. And they go, that friend would want to go eat out. And they'd be like, oh, we don't have money. We're not going to go. And she's like, oh, it's okay. I'll pay. So they would go. She'd pay for it, whatever. And then later on, she'd be like, oh, like, I need a water bottle or something. And they'll be like, oh, well, we don't have money. Or just something around, like, along the lines like that. And then she'd just freak out. Well, I don't have money because I paid for you guys to eat.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I was just like, that's not your friend. Because if she's already mad that she used her money to pay for it and thinking that you owe her something, I wouldn't hang out with that kind of person.
That's a major red flag.
And
the fact that they are like kind of keep tabs on, I pay for them this time and this time. Yeah, no, that's how it shouldn't be. If you're, you know, you consider that as a friend.
That's why I'm so scared to like eat out with people too. So that's why I'm like, I'd rather.
Ew, are you scared to eat out with me?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say,
but like people I don't know very well, you know, you don't know how they are. So I'd rather, because like if you were to come up to me and say that, I'd be like, okay, here's your money, and we're not gonna hang out anymore. That's the end of that.
This even goes for like relationship too, though.
That's
the thing, like, because it just made me remember there was something I was reading or I heard where the guy was like, oh yeah, like I'll pay for it, and the next, you know, he like Venmo requests the girl for money for whatever he had bought for her. And I'm like, no. No, if
it's a gift, like you should just. It's a gift. You gave it to them. Why are you going to remember it and be like, oh, well, I gave you this. I gave you that. And I'm like, no, it's a gift. I'm going to receive it, take it, whatever, and that's it.
Yep.
I didn't tell you to buy it.
Let me see. I have. Is it easy to make friends
Now?
Yeah. Or when do you think what's easiest?
When I was a child.
High school?
No,
Just
like elementary. Yeah.
Oh heck no, I didn't think so.
Really?
I was still a quiet kid.
Oh, I was too, but like only in front of the teacher, and then like with my friends. I was like, I had a lot of friends when I was like in elementary, middle school. It was just high school. That's when I really like figured out who my group was, you know. So I think that was the easiest for me, because even now it's kind of hard to connect with people other than work. Yeah. You know, because like I can't imagine going out to a party and like just being like, hey.
Super social.
Yeah, be super social. I can't. Like, we have to have something in common. Like, that's what acquaintances are.
Yeah.
You would have never survived in California.
Oh, yeah, no. Maybe I would have, because, like, I have a lot of cousins there. So maybe I would have opened a lot more, because, like, with people that I know and I'm comfortable with, I'm really sociable. But when I don't know you, then it's like, don't talk to me.
Yeah, but what if going to a friend's party?
A friend's party? I mean, if my friend's very sociable, I'd be okay.
That's what I do a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, you were the sociable friend, though.
Yep.
Yeah. You were the one that gave everybody connections.
There you go.
No, I think it's hard now.
Yeah.
Back then, yeah. It was easy. But now I feel like it's just so hard. I don't know why. Why is it? It's so hard to make adult friends.
Yeah.
And I like, because I'm in the like mom groups on Facebook, and like there will be moms where they're like, why is it so hard to make friends nowadays? And they'll be like, hey, you know, we're looking for friends, and I have this age of a kid, or even like play dates type of stuff. I tell Robert, I'm like, I can't do play dates because
Have you done one before?
no.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
I'm be that anti-social one. I'll be like, why can't our kids just go play and we just do our own thing? Like, I don't care. I don't want to talk to you or whatever. Like, it's rude of me, but then like, I'm like, well, what if we don't have anything in common? What am I going to talk to you about? I'm going to be pulling stuff out of my butt to talk to you about. Like, it's weird already.
And that's what I hate.
Yeah.
Doing.
And I'm like, great. You know, there's those people who are really willing to reach out. But I'm like, I know myself, it would be weird for me.
Maybe a glass of wine should open you up.
Nah, I don't think so.
A couple shots maybe for me.
During like the winter, I don't know if I told you. I think I might have. We were sledding.
Okay.
And there was this couple who they had a kid too, and I think their sled broke. And we had two of them. So we were like, hey, here's, you know, you guys could use ours. Yeah. So they're using it. They're having fun. We're having fun. And then we're going to leave. And then before we leave, the dad, because he was, I think he was.
Military.
Yeah, he was a military dad.
Okay.
But he was like, I don't know, he was like an Asian or
Pacific Islander.
Oh yeah, Pacific Islander. So we were like, oh yeah, cool, ready? Because I was ready. Oh, cool. Yeah. You know. And then he was like, hey, like, do you guys want to have a play date? And I'm not thinking to myself, like, I don't really want to have a play date. And he was like, yeah, here, like, I'll have my wife exchange number with you. Like, we can do play dates. 'Cause I think their daughter was like 5. And at the time, Addison was like 3.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay, yeah, you know, she's used to playing with older kids, so I didn't really care too. And I was just like, oh yeah, sure, okay. And they're like, yeah, we're new here. Like, it would be so nice to have people to hang out with.
I wish I could be like that.
And I'm like, I can't. After the lady texted me and was like thanking me and saying Merry Christmas, because it was around Christmas time too. And I was like, cool. And I was like, Laura, I'm never going to message this lady to have a play date. I'm like, this is the type of friend that I would never message you. Like, or even like, it's just weird for me. Yeah. I mean, I know it's not weird for other people, but like, I'm so non-social, so it's weird for me to reach out and be like, oh yeah, let's do this play date.
No, for the hard part for me is like, Chang's not very social. So
then it makes you not social, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, then I have to play both parts. You know, then I have to talk to the husband and I talk to the wife, and then Cheng's sitting there not making any conversation. Oh, no. So then it's too much for me, and then I'm like, I just want to shut down and not say anything anymore. That's why I wouldn't be able to do play dates.
No, so I tell her, good, you're the social one. You do all the talking. Yeah. I don't want to. Even with me, new people, I'm like, you go meet them. I don't want to meet new people. Like, I'm okay with it.
I'm okay meeting new people. I'm just
I'm
not okay to carry the conversation.
Awkward.
Yeah.
I would be the one standing there, like, quiet.
Just kind of standing there, huh?
But, like, I feel like once you get to know me, like, with us, I just talk to you like normal.
Yeah.
You just have to, like, I have to get
break
to
the ice.
Yeah, break the ice, get to really know each other and all that. Do you have any questions?
Okay, one more question.
Yeah.
Some married people say their husband or wife is also their best friend. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah? Is Robert your best friend?
Yeah. For the longest time, I was like, you're my best friend. He's still my best friend. But I tell him now, my daughter's my first best friend first.
There you go. Robert, is Nancy your best friend?
She's my wife.
Oh.
Hey, we're still best friends though.
Of course.
Do you?
Or
do you think it's different? It could be different too.
I think it's different just because Chang doesn't listen to me vent. So usually he has like, he has selective hearing. So as soon as I start complaining or nagging, it's like, turn off. And he's just like, okay. And I'm like, bruh, you suck. So no, he is only my boyfriend. And I feel like I can't tell him everything, you know? I mean, everything with me and him, of course. But, like, with my friends or stuff like that, I'm like, you don't need to know. You don't care. It's not your business, you know, kind of thing.
I'm like, I don't care, Robert. You're
I know.
listening.
Nancy's all gossiping with Robert,
Just be quiet and just listen. That's all I need.
Yeah, that's why I give her, like, the other opinion. And she's like, I don't need your opinion.
Yep.
Yeah, no, Robert, don't do that.
I'll tell him, too. I'm like, I don't need your opinion right now. I just need you to listen to me vent. And that's it. And he does.
That's good, though. I mean, it took him a couple times, I'm pretty sure. But, because even with Chang, too, like, we'll be driving home, and I'm like, every day, just on the car ride home, just let me vent, get everything out. And then when we get home, that's it, you know. But don't say anything during the whole car ride. Just let me say whatever I have to say. But yeah. That was kind of like an all over episode, but
that kind of was. It's okay though.
It's okay. It was fun.
Yes. So if you guys have any questions for us regarding friendship or our opinion, what you guys might want our opinions about your friendships or anything, just ask us in the comment.
Or DM us on Instagram.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
If you're more comfortable
Either
with
one.
that.
Discord's open too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And that. But yes, follow us on Instagram and listen to us on Spotify. We're also on YouTube and Discord now. But until next time, this is Sincerely Bestie. Bye.